Hey, what's going on everybody? Eatallthebirds. We are going to show you how we make Mexican rice. And to help me is my wife. She's going to kind of walk me through it because I've never made it before. So here we go. So how much tomatoes do we have?
12 ounces.
Okay, it's all going in the Ninja. So 12 ounces of canned whole tomatoes with some juice. Okay, in. Okay. 1 white onion. Okay. Easy. The greedy dogs are going after the onion I just threw on the ground. Alright, so I'm going to put this onion in the 12 ounces of tomato and we're going to blend it up, but no matter what comes out of it, I'm only using how much?
2 cups.
2 cups. Okay, we just do something like that. That's 1 small onion or 3/4 of a medium onion. For you guys who use the metric system, good luck. Ready? How much? Like totally smooth or?
Puree.
More than this?
What does it look like?
Like a mess?
I'm sure that'll be just fine.
Okay.
You just don't want any major chunks in there, you know?
Okay, it's smooth. Alright, so that's 2.5 cups. I'm going to take a 1/2 cup out and we'll bring you back for the rest of the chopping. And then we'll get it over to the Dutch oven and start cooking. Be right back. Alright, I've chopped up 2 jalapenos pretty fine. 4 to 6 cloves of garlic. I did 2 really big cloves, but that's about how much. I'm going to take 2 cups of long grain white rice. I'm going to take it into the sink and rinse it in like a sieve until the water runs perfectly clear. It takes about a minute underneath the tap. Once I get that drained off and shake it dry, I will see you at the Dutch oven and we'll start cooking. Be right back. Alright, so everything's chopped up. I got the Dutch oven on the turkey fryer. The next step is to get 1/3 cup of canola oil nice and hot. While I'm doing this, I got coals heating up outside in the fire pit. We are going to cook this on the stovetop and then in the oven. Of course, I'm going to cook it in the Dutch oven, but it's all the same thing. 350 degrees, and I'll walk you through that when we get there. So let me go get that rice ready and I'll be right back. Alright, so once the oil's nice and hot, the 2 cups of very thoroughly rinsed rice goes in, and I will keep this stirred about every 30 seconds or so for about 6 or 7 minutes. And I'll bring you back and show you what that looks like, and I'll add the jalapeno and the garlic. See you in a minute. Alright, so the rice is starting to get golden brown. It's been about 5 minutes. So in goes the garlic and the jalapeno. Now, well, none of that went in. Well, anyway, about 2 or 3 more minutes with the garlic and jalapeno, just until you can smell it. Could be a minute, could be 3, but it'll be really fragrant, and we'll be back to add the wet stuff. See you in a minute. Alright, so the garlic and the jalapenos are really fragrant, or we can really smell them. So here we go. 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. 2 cups of low sodium chicken broth. And that 2-cup mixture of the whole tomatoes and the onion. Okay, that goes in. The heat stays up. We'll bring it to a boil, and then we'll go from the stovetop to the oven. Be right back. Alright, so we brought it to a boil on the stovetop, boiled it for a couple of minutes. Now we pop it in a 350-degree oven. And of course for me, that's a 1/2 ring of briquettes on the bottom. And a full ring on top. Alright, it goes for about 30 to 35 minutes. I'm going to take it off, the top off, and stir it halfway through. Give it a rotation. I'll bring you back for that. And that should be about it. The rice will be nice and fluffy when we're done. We're going to add a little bit of cilantro and some lime to it. We'll see you in a minute. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes. We're going to give it a little bit of a spin and a stir. So lid goes half a turn one way, and then the Dutch oven goes a half a turn the other way. All right. Okay. It's thickening up nicely. Check the bottom, no burn. This is not going to take the entire 30 minutes. No way. Okay, I'm not going to start too much. Let's see. Man. 5 minutes and that's done. Now, when I do this in the house, it takes 30-35 minutes in a 350 degree oven. Obviously, I'm a little hotter than 350 degrees, so 5 more minutes, and we are bringing that off the heat. See you in a minute. All right, everybody, it was 22 minutes in the oven. So the last thing I do, I took it off the heat. I put in a big old handful of cilantro, juice of 1 lime. Oh, it's a stingy lime, but we'll get it. That's enough. All right, and give that a stir. Stir it in real good. Now you don't have to put the cilantro and the lime in it unless you're making it for me. Then you have to. I like it. All right, that cilantro wilt down just a little bit. It is nice. That's why you rinse the rice. Nice and fluffy. Good stuff. All right, everybody, that's our Mexican rice. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.